Have you ever been caught using a Ouija board during jury deliberation? I need to explain how this even happened. I'd been selected for jury duty on what seemed like a straightforward theft case. The defendant allegedly stole $50,000 worth of electronics from his employer. After 3 days of testimony, we finally went into deliberation. That's when things got weird. There were 12 of us crammed into this tiny room with flickering fluorescent lights and a broken air conditioner. We'd been arguing for hours. Half the jury thought he was guilty. The other half wanted to acquit. The evidence was circumstantial at best. Security footage showed him near the warehouse, but nothing definitive. Around hour 4, tempers were flaring. This guy Roland kept shouting about reasonable doubt while Patricia insisted we were overthinking everything. I was exhausted and honestly just wanted to go home. That's when I remembered the travel Ouija board in my purse. Before you judge me, my sister had given it to me as a gag gift that morning. She collects weird stuff from estate sales and thought it would be funny since I was heading to jury duty. Maybe the spirits can help you decide, she'd joked. It was tiny, about the size of a paperback book, with a little magnetic planchette. During our lunch break, while everyone else was in the bathroom or getting water, I pulled it out. I wasn't actually trying to contact spirits about the case. I was just fidgeting with it, moving the planchette around randomly while thinking through the evidence. It helped me focus, like how some people doodle. I'd spelled out guilty or not on the board when the door suddenly opened. The bailiff walked in with our lunch orders and froze. There I was, alone in the deliberation room, hands on a Ouija board with guilty clearly visible. Ma'am, what are you doing? His hand moved to his radio. It's not what it looks like, I said, which is definitely what guilty people say. Within minutes, the judge had called us all back to the courtroom. I stood there with my stupid travel Ouija board while she lectured me about the sanctity of the legal system. The prosecutor looked like Christmas had come early. The defense attorney was already preparing mistrial paperwork. Were you attempting to contact spirits for guidance on this case? The judge asked, barely containing her disbelief. No, Your Honor. I was just playing with it, like a stress toy. You were playing with a Ouija board during deliberations on a felony case. Roland stood up. Your Honor, if I may, I saw the whole thing through the window. She wasn't doing anything mystical. She was just moving the pointer thing around while muttering about security cameras. Patricia chimed in. I've been watching her fidget with her pen cap for 3 days. This isn't any weirder. The judge pinched the bridge of her nose. Are you all telling me this juror was using a Ouija board as a fidget spinner? Essentially, yes, Roland said. The judge ordered a 30-minute recess. When we returned, she'd made her decision. Since I hadn't actually been trying to divine spiritual guidance and no other jurors were involved, she wouldn't declare a mistrial. But the Ouija board was confiscated as potentially disruptive material. We went back to deliberation, but now everyone wanted to know about the Ouija board. Where did I get it? Had I ever used it for real? Did I believe in ghosts? The weird thing was, it completely broke the tension. We stopped yelling at each other and started actually discussing the case. Patricia mentioned she'd noticed something in the security footage we'd all missed. The defendant's key card was used to enter the building, but he was clearly visible at a coffee shop across town at the same time, according to their security camera. Someone else had cloned his access card. We found him not guilty after that revelation. As we filed out, the defendant's mother grabbed my hands. Thank you for believing in my son's innocence. I didn't have the heart to tell her that her son's freedom came courtesy of a discussion sparked by a $20 novelty Ouija board. The bailiff returned my board after the trial with a warning never to bring paranormal paraphernalia to court again. He'd put an evidence sticker on it that said, Exhibit W, weird. My sister framed the local news article about it. The headline read, Jury consults spirit realm in electronics theft case. They'd gotten the story completely wrong, but it was too absurd to correct. Last week, I got called for jury duty again. During voir dire, the prosecutor asked if I had any unusual methods for making decisions. I said no. He pulled out a printed screenshot from my sister's Instagram of me holding the Ouija board outside the courthouse. I was dismissed immediately. Apparently, I'm now on some list of people who shouldn't serve on juries. The official reason says, exhibited unconventional deliberation methods. My sister bought me a magic 8-ball for Christmas. She said it's for the next time I need to make important legal decisions. I keep it in my desk drawer at work, right next to my court summons exemption letter.